I'm Haley. I'm 27 years old from Florence, Alabama, and this is Financial Audit.
What the f is happening right now?
I don't know.
That's insane. You're literally, the dude has a fucking family, and you see you.
Okay, let's not talk about it like that though. Let's not talk about it like that though.
You told me with your own words that he is with her.
Yes. I know it sounds bad, and it sounds like.
How else would it sound?
I know it sounds like I'm the trashy one, right?
Yes. No, you all sound trashy in this story.
Okay. I know it sounds like I'm the bad one in this. But
Yes, and him.
Not at all. Not at all. Because like
you pursue him. You continue the conversations. You allow them to happen. You let him f you in December while they've been together.
No, but he told me they were not together.
Why would you trust the man that cheated on you before? You wanted to believe it. Exactly. You wanted to believe it.
Yeah.
I gotta get into the numbers. That is certainly piping hot, but it's honestly quite kind of disgusting.
Well, no.
How old's his lady?
I don't know, actually.
Do you really know her?
I've met her once.
How old does she look?
I think she's 30. She's older than me. I think she's 30 years old. But I'm not sure. I don't know. Do you want to tell me if I'm prettier than her?
This pork.
You want to do a little... We'll do like a hot or not. Do you want to say?
Dude, you're f***ing insane. I'll do it.
Okay. You have to be honest, too. Like, if
I never am not.
If I'm ugly, then I'm ugly. Just tell me the truth.
Is that him?
That's him and her, but like that's a very
edited. You're literally dating like a dude
like
that looks like
photo. Tell me, is it edited? So edited, right?
I would.
You would agree with that?
I would pick you if I had to pick.
Oh, thank you.
Well, it's just because she looks beyond caked. Like, what is she hiding?
Right? Like so much makeup. Like I have makeup on, obviously, but like
yes.
Honestly, the TJ Maxx is I feel like doing me good, right? With all the retinol and the eye serums.
You look normal.
Oh.
What are we doing? What are we talking? You spent $5,000. $3,700 comes in. You married men who are 15 years older than you.
He's not married. He's not married.
He has a kid with her. That poor kid.
Have to
that
make
poor
this,
kid.
Like, very
that
clear.
Poor kid.
Dude is not married.
That poor kid. What is everyone at the store going to think when they hear this? You're choosing to say this on a public platform.
Oh goodness, I didn't think about that. Like,
how'd you not? As in, we literally have videos saying, everyone around you will see you in these videos. Please consider before you come on. Like a million jillion times.
I didn't think about that.
Why? How? We literally, are you dumb?
It sounds really bad, but it's not like what it sounds like.
How is it not?
Well,
man with baby sticks penal in you. The non-person he's with.
Very, very explicit. It wasn't like that at all.
But that is what happened.
Not really. Not 100%.
How do I get this? How do I take this to finances?
I don't know how we got here, honestly.
What are you here for, lady?
Well, I think like I just need help figuring out where my money goes. Because to me, it doesn't seem like I have enough to get anywhere with like my minimum monthly payments and stuff like that. And I don't know where I'm like missing the mark here. So I'm thinking about just to like get my finances back on track. I currently have like a loan out on my 401k.
Oh.
And
why? When'd you do that?
I did it when I purchased my house.
You own your house?
I do.
Wait, I don't see a mortgage in here.
Yeah, there should be a mortgage. Yeah. So I bought a house back in 2022.
401k loan to buy a house?
Well, no, it wasn't always like it wasn't just to buy the house. It was for like a little bit of the down payment.
A down payment? So you borrowed your down payment from your own retirement. I don't think you understand how that worked.
So I'm thinking about taking another one out.
Why? How much in for what? You getting another house?
No.
Wait, do you still owe on that other 401k loan?
I do. I owe $8,000.
Will they allow you to take a second one out?
No.
Then what the f are you even talking about?
So you have to pay off the current one to take out another.
What do you owe on the other one?
I owe $8,000 right now.
You don't have $8,000.
Well, I get like a small bonus at the end of the year, and it varies based on like store sales, right?
So you're gonna use a small bonus to pay off a loan so that you can borrow a larger loan?
Yeah.
For what?
To pay off. So like I have 2 credit cards that need to be paid off, right? And then I have my car payment. So this is my idea. And I think it's like I've thought this through, and I think it's like a really good idea. This is what I really like I
I
want
would I would love for you to say it.
It's coming. Hold on. So like what I'm gonna do.
That's what he 40-year-old says every day. He sees you.
Okay. I'm kind of offended for him. But anyways,
What?
You're being mean to him.
He's the one who has a child and he's someone he's not with.
Yeah, he's just. Anyways.
Can I call him in the post show?
Dude's not gonna answer. No, he 100% has my number blocked. What? No.
Really?
I mean, why would he not?
Why would I have your number blocked? Because you said you're talking in June.
Yeah, but
even.
that's been like 6
and then
months ago.
a few months before that.
I did. First of all, I never said that.
It,
I didn't use those words
wait,
at all.
Oh, you sexed him.
Well, I didn't say that either. But anyways.
But that's what you said, though.
No, not really. Look, you got me all discombobbled. I forgot what I was even saying.
Compobbled?
The discombobbled, yes. Anyways.
How do you run a store?
Well.
How do you run employees? Do they have to depend on you for anything?
Yeah, no, I'm good at my job.
You have me squeezing on this thing because this is insane. This conversation is insane.
Yeah, that's a you problem.
It is, but it's also a you problem if we're trying to get some result in the end. It's also a you problem because I can't follow what you're talking about. You haven't even told me what you want to borrow this for.
Yes, that's where we were. Okay, so what my plan is to pay off the 401k loan, so I can take out.
If you get that bonus as large as enough.
So I can take out another loan and pay off all my credit cards, which is 2 credit cards. Okay. Pay off my car loan and pay off. Seems like there was something else. I think that's it. So I can pay off those 3 things, right? And then I can take my insurance, which is right now like almost $400. I can take that down to like a minimum.
Whoa.
Awfully feisty over there.
But usually if you have good credit, even the interest rate on a 401k loan is 1 to 2% over like the federal loan rate. It would probably be 8 to 9% if you have good credit. What's your credit score?
It's like in the 500s.
What the f are you gonna do? You're gonna get like what, a 15% fucking loan on your 401k? Wait. The one that you currently have.
Yeah.
Obviously, the most likely, and what typically happens is the money that's hitting your account is post you making a payment on it because it probably takes before you see your money.
Yeah, it takes out way.
What is the interest rate on your current 401k loan? And you said it's 9,000. You said it's 9,000 401k. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna pay off all of my loans, and then I'm gonna take my.
No, I said, what's the interest rate on it?
I think it's 11%.
What are you doing for why?
But I'm not 100% sure. That actually
and it was
doesn't
for
sound
part
right.
of a down payment.
That doesn't sound right. Maybe it's 8%.
Listen,
I don't remember.
Even 8%. You're keeping up with just the average stock market return from beginning to end of forever.
Yeah.
That's the average for a down payment. That's stupid. You could have got like a day down.
Listen.
No.
I've got $50,000 in my 401k. I'm 27 years old.
I was the person talking. I'm gonna talk.
I feel like I'm doing pretty good.
I was the person talking. I'm just saying.
I feel like 50,000 for 27 years old, right?
You're relatively on track to.
Am I on track?
Shut the up! I'm gonna finish your thought. Shut the up. You're gonna be close to that 65,000 that we'd want you to be at 30. Yeah. That part is good. However, you don't own any of it. You're gonna borrow half of it. And you're going to be paying interest. All the return that you're going to be getting is going to be eaten up with that. Because again, if I open my brokerage right now, Moo, and I open my Moo at great, and I buy some S&P 500, that's averaging like a 10%. 10%. And if you're at 11%, or the 8% of the average stock market gain up, down, all years combined, you're not beating it. You're losing what you are supposed to be doing, which is taking advantage of time in the marketplace right now. Time. That is your best wealth building tool, is time in the market.
I feel like I'm ahead of like where people for my age normally are. So
in certain ways, but again, that whole, you're going to borrow against half of it. There's 50,000 in here. But 8,000 is the outstanding loan. So again, it's just like you're really at 42. You have 42,000 vested. So like and then you're gonna have like 25,000 vested once you're done with your little plan here. What's the payment that comes out of your pay for this 401k loan on a monthly basis?
It's like $100 and something.
And what are you invested in? That's gonna take but at 11%, that's gonna take forever to pay off.
Well, we need to
with these 401ks,
because like 11 seems like a lot. Maybe it's 6.
No, you can't go from 11 to 8 to 6. You don't know. And also, if your credit score is at 5, no, it's not.
500? My credit score?
In the 5s. It's absolutely not.
But when I bought my house, it was in the 700s, like high 700s. Almost 800.
That still takes forever to pay off. And even still, regardless, if it's 530, your score is 530 for fuck's sake. So if you pay off this 401k, how? What did you do to fuck up your life so bad? Wait, why'd you go from being in a position where like you were ahead of the game to like starting to destroy things?
So
how did this happen?
Like we were talking about and we got super sidetracked, right? But I ended up leaving my job, right? And I was only gone for 8 months. But
what do you mean only 8 months? You do not understand a single thing in this world. Only 8 months? That is significant. What did you do?
So during that 8 months.
Wait, did you get fired or did you leave?
No, I left.
What was it?
So it was nothing to do with like the job.
What was the job?
Oh, it was what I currently do. It was.
What did you do for 8 months? Why'd you leave?
Okay, so I had my little breakdown. Right,
oh
for
yes,
just a
because
second.
the dude who was a million years older than you, who had a kid, who was sticking it in constantly.
He's not even
and
that
you
old.
couldn't fucking leave. You couldn't
old.
leave him. You couldn't get away from him because you just keep going back like an addict. Go on, an addict.
Really am.
Get it?
Love him to death, still do. But anyways,
that's.
he's
Are you ever gonna live a life? Are you ever gonna find someone? No, you're not at that point.
I don't think
if
so.
you're just addicted to this dude who's a million years older than you, who has a baby and a lady he is with, the one that created the child with him, you're never gonna have a life. That's so sad to see. I don't want you to do that. Major channel announcement. Budgeting. It's a new year. We're all trying to budget. We're all trying to make it a little better. We're trying to improve our life. A lot of people on the show, a lot of people out there that I've heard from, they try to start a budget. They can't stick to the budget. It's because it's all too damn complicated right now. You use any of the budgeting apps out there, and it's crazy. It's hard to know what's even going on. It's impossible to set up, and it's a chaos to manage. That's why over this last year, I did the thing. I made a budgeting app for you guys. This does not need to be complicated. You're trying to take control of your life, so it should be simple. It should be chill. It should be easy to set up and easy to manage. I've called it Simpler Budget because that's all it is. It's your simpler budget. But we up the ante with continued education and an ad-free version. In the premium version of Simpler Budget, you can track your spending, set goals, and stick to a plan that actually works by connecting to all of your bank accounts automatically. No manual stuff here. There's actually weekly live sessions with financial professionals to answer your questions and keep you on track. They'll be teaching lessons and you can ask them things and they will actually help. There's also weekly mini classes keeping you up to date and educated on every financial topic you need to improve your life. Plus, for a limited time right now, you get access to our new budget-friendly cookbook with 55 money-saving recipes to eat well without overspending. And because I love you guys, and it's a new year, literally anyone who signs up for the month of January gets all of this, including premium, for free for a month. It's time to actually make a budget and stick to it for the first time ever. Let's take control of our 2025 and make this the best year ever. Download the Simpler Budget app today, a link in the description below. This budgeting app will change your life. Can I give you three free therapy sessions and please talk to them about this? With our partner, Sondermind? Can you please?
I don't need like any therapy. I'm good.
You are not good. You're the opposite of the good.
Me, myself, and I, we talk and we're good. Like 100%.
No, you cannot therapy yourself at all. You're obviously beyond f***ed up. And you keep going back to this guy. I just want you to be able to live a life. I want you to be able to live a life. It would be so sad seeing you hung up on this dude all the way through your 30s and 40s.
We are done. Like we're not doing it.
For now, you've gone back and forth for 6 years.
It is a long time.
I think we're gonna call him on my number in the post show, and I'm gonna tell him to get the f away.
No. If we call him, you have to be quiet, and we'll just talk. Me and him.
We'll do that in the post show then. We'll do that in the post show then.
He's definitely
Okay, shut
the phone for me.
Oh my gosh, this conversation's a mess.
Anyways, you keep getting me sidetracked. Let me tell my story. So this is a good story, right? I quit my job.
This isn't story
Well,
time.
I didn't
Financial
quit my job.
audit.
So like I left my job for a minute, right? And I went on. So my brother was getting married. I went on the bachelorette trip in Florida, and I was a bridesmaid.
For 9 months.
No. And I was a bridesmaid, so like I had to pay for, and this all goes into like the credit cards, right? So I paid for the hair and makeup and the dress, and some of that, not all of it, but some of it went to the credit cards. And then I went on the trip to Florida, the bachelorette trip. Some of that went onto the credit cards, and then directly
buy 40-year-old male strippers.
Directly after the wedding, I went to Disney World with my nieces. And then after that, I took a little road trip.
How much was Disney?
I was road tripping.
But why not work during all this?
You can't work and do all that traveling.
Wait, how much traveling were you doing? Was this back to back to back, or was there any gaps in between? Because if you took a couple days off at a job to travel somewhere.
No. At most, it was like a week in between these things. So like,
why do all this though?
Well,
why throw away everything?
In all seriousness.
Wait, and you already owned a home?
No, I didn't own the home yet.
Oh my gosh.
So like, in all seriousness, I was having like a really hard time.
Yeah, meaning, hey, maybe you should actually talk to a professional.
And you know, it just seemed like everybody else in my family was like kind of like moving, and like their worlds were turning and mine wasn't. Like I wasn't doing anything. I felt like I was just working constantly, and like, I don't know.
No offense. Won't it feel like that if you're endlessly hung up on this dude? Won't it feel like that forever?
Yeah, and I think
you'll have these spells constantly.
Like, part of the issue was like, it was just everything that was going on in my life, right? So anyways, I ended up leaving my job. I did the Disney thing, and then I went on a little road trip. I was planning on going like from Tennessee all the way around.
All the way around.
All the way around the thing.
The thing.
Yeah. But anyways, I got to South Dakota.
Okay.
And then I ended up turning around.
It's the classic road trip destination.
Have you ever been? It's pretty.
Nope. Okay. So that was 9 months?
I went to South Dakota and then I came back home.
That was all 9 months?
Well, it was 8 months. During this whole thing, it was.
You could have worked in there. That was not enough for 8 months.
Well, I wanted to take. The plan was to take like a 6-month hiatus and just kind of like reset.
And you got your job back like that?
It was to reset my mind.
Yes. You got your job back like that?
That hurts my feelings.
You got your job back immediately.
That hurt my feelings.
I don't give a A 6-month pregnant girlfriend? You're saying he's with the mother of his child still. You are actively trying to sleep with him.
Who is he cheating on though? Is it me or is it her?
Financial audit. What the f is happening right now? The dude has a fucking family.
I know it sounds like I'm the trash.
How old would it sound? How old is this man?
He's 40 years old now.